Good day, everyone. Welcome to the pod, the weekly pod that has never not been weekly. Say hello, Zeke. This is my son, President Zeke, the world's first Sigma male baby. Dude, he would kick the shit out of all of you. Sorry, Zeke. Don't tell your mother. He's not feeling so great right now, so he won't play on the ground. So I'm wearing him. I got a Pebble Ice machine. It's changed my life in more ways than I can count. And my teeth are going to break. I don't care. Um, I have so much to go over. I literally don't know the last time I did this. I just decided to scroll really far and like the last significant trade. I don't think there's been that many this year, which is interesting. He disagrees. 2 months ago. Um, would it have been the Justin Jefferson trade with me and Guile? It might be. Bear with me, gents. None of you are busy. All of you are dorks. I traded Diggs and a 2 to Austin for a 1. And then I traded Puka Olave a 1 and a 2 for JJ Algier a 2 and a 4. I have no regrets, but Puka does still look legit, which I'm happy for him because I have him in a lot of places. So I'm proud. I'm proud of him. Aaron Jones for a 25-second. That was a great trade. Logan Jones has been great. There was a monumental Greg Dortch for 8 fab trade. I don't even know how I missed that. Kareem Hunt I got for $65. I traded him for a second. I feel pretty good about that. Sam getting Juwan Jennings for $17 is low key the waiver move of the year. Do you agree, Zeke? Do you agree? Do you agree, brother? He does. And then Pollard at a 2 for Mechie at a 1, which at the time this trade looked really bad. But Pollard has not been awesome as of late. So a 2 for a 1. Still a good deal for Daniel, but not the end of the world for Josh. Jonnu Smith for $0. Sam killing the waivers this year. Daniel changing Rashi Rice's name to Rashi Risotto, which I can only assume made him break his leg. Zeke agrees. He hates Rashi Rice though. A fake trade of Braylon Allen for a 25 first. I don't understand that one. Oh, it was the collusion trade. Brother, you might want to stand. Okay, I'm going to do this like this, apparently. Get a good view of my neck fat. Yeah, that feels like a year ago. The season's almost over, huh? Any more big trade? I know there's definitely one more trade. It's the Joku one. Cedric Tillman for $20. Good move, Josh. Kareem Hunt for a 2. And then Trey Sermon for $4 fab. Njoku, McCaffrey, and a 3 for McCaffrey, a 2 and a 3. This kid's going feral. He's going feral. Josh putting players on the trade block, but not being willing to trade them. Hilarious. Tale as old as time. Me putting my players on the trade block when I'm mad at them. And that's the end of that. Okay. Good start. Making sure you didn't poop on me. Man, let's just go to records and see where this league stands. Giles in the driver's seat for the 101. He's got more points than Cam, so he cannot afford to win here. Cam, 2. Josh, 3. Dan, currently 1 game out of that 6th playoff spot. And I know nobody here's rooting for him. He was in the championship every single year in this league, as we all know. So it'd be nice to see him disappear. I'm going to see if he'll let me sit again. Probably not. Probably not. Stop it. Okay. It's terrible content. Millions of people will be disappointed by this video. Austin still has his spot. He doesn't have the points over Dan, but it's just 5. I haven't really looked at points against. Lanza, you son of a bitch, 1,065 points against. That is truly criminal. Guile with the most points against, which is truly lucky. You're trying to go for the 101. But Austin and Daniel have the exact same points against. 0.31 difference. 0.31 difference. That is crazy. But apart from, they have the 2 worst. Logan next. I do think a lot of that can be attributed to I only have good weeks against Logan. But all in all, the top teams, with the exception of Lanza have not faced no competition. Lanza has faced no competition, but his points for are second highest, so can't give him too much grief for that. We've got Logan in the 5 spot, 6 and 5. Maybe the most underperformed, like worst record for how good his team has been. And Nico getting hurt, and DK getting hurt. He's a real threat, and he should be treated as such, and a favorite to win the thing. Sam, the team that truly won't die, just Jonnu Smith putting up 25, Juwan Jennings putting up 20. He won't go away. He's got DJ Moore on his bench too. Man, starting Juwan Jennings, DeAndre Swift, all these guys over Debo, it's the right move. Over DJ Moore, it's the right move, but man, it feels gross. Somebody offered me a 26-second for him in a league that I'm contending in. I did not take it. Then we got me, who can't beat Joey to save my life, and lost to Lanza because I was in the driver's seat with the 101, and then I dropped 2 in a row. So that was cool. It's always fun to be relying on other people to lose so you can get a bye week. That didn't pan out poorly for me last year, that's for sure. And then we've got Joey in 2. Brock Bowers is so good. Tyreek Hill, not even good. And Joey's still good. He's the wide receiver 27. Kamara, so good. Joe Burrow, so good. And then we got Lanza. Derrick Henry, RB1. Jamar Chase, wide receiver 1. Mark Andrews, tight end 8. It feels like he really has bounced back. David Montgomery, RB10. Him and Gibbs. Like last season was really frustrating watching them and being like, where's Gibbs? But now it's like they're both, I don't know how much you could want more from either of them. Even if you don't even want the other player to get injured because they stay so fresh. Like for longevity's sake, feels like a great thing. McCaffrey's back in his lineup. Has yet to have that McCaffrey game. Oh, this kid is so heavy. Let's look at the leaderboards here. I was talking with Guile today. And so Jamar Chase has 215 points, which is crazy. Amon-Ra has 160. But then, if any of you have Breece Hall in a league, it's been frustrating as all get out. He'd be the wide receiver too. How crazy. He's been an annoying running back to have. He's the RB7. It's not been a good experience. And he would have outscored Amon-Ra by 1 point. He'd be the wide receiver 2. And he's the RB7. Kyron, Cook, and Demo are all within 8 points of him. Even Chuba's not far. Chuba, all the way to the RB12 is wide receiver 2, 3 stuff. But Chase is a little ahead of Henry, which is crazy because Henry just scores 13 touchdowns, 2 receiving, 12 for Chase. That's nuts. And then tight ends, Brock Bowers took the mantle. George Kittle had to sit out a week. But Brock Bowers being tight end one with 3 touchdowns is crazy. Like, Kittle has 6. And then Trey McBride being the tight end 3 with no receiving touchdowns. I think he has 2, like 1 rushing, 1 fumble recovery touchdown. And Kelsey feels like a colossal failure, but he's the tight end 4. This is a weird year. Quarterback, our league doesn't care about those. Except Bo Nix being QB7 is interesting. Very, very interesting. But Lamar, Burrow, Hurts, Allen, Baker at 5. Shocking. This is a weird year. Apart from like who gets the bye week and then Austin or Daniel for that last playoff spot, this has been pretty drama free. I think mathematically, Sam and Logan cannot get the bye week. Just not like they could, but not with like teams getting free wins. Like I play Guile this week, which is not a free win. I predict that I lose that one. But like Lanza gets Josh or something. Like, well, Joey gets Sam. Lanza gets Austin, but Lanza is the worst bye weeks I've ever seen next week. Crazy. And then Lanza Joey. And Joey plays Logan. And then Lanza, I think this is Lanza gets a freebie here. Yeah. Oh, no, Lanza versus Dan's not a freebie. Although Dan's team's on bye. So a little tougher. So I guess no, nobody's mathematically eliminated from that bye week, I don't think. So we have 3 weeks left. Lanza's the only team to have clinched the playoffs. How is that possible? As if Daniel wins 3, he's not even at 10. Yeah. I don't understand how that works, but hey. Makes no sense. Yeah, really hoping for this bye week so that I can lose in the second round of the playoffs this time. Just switch it up a little bit. I know how it happens. I know Breece Hall, he had 1 good game. He'll just score 4 points down the line, but I'll still start him because how do you bench him? The Falcons will get blown out. Bijan's going to score 4 points. CD's dead because of Dak. Yeah, I know how this happens, and I'm okay. I've made my peace with that. So congrats to Joey, Lanza, Sam, and Logan. And probably Daniel will make it. We all know how this is going to end. Oh, Guile gave me some talking points. Is this Dan's fall from grace? I don't know. Tough to say. His team's definitely not scary, but if I played him in the playoffs, I would not feel good. He makes that 6th spot. I would not want to have the 3rd seed. Joey probably deserves a curse or something. That feels like personal preference. Yeah. Logan's really good. Sam's good. Lanza's so good. Austin's team is cruel to him. Everybody giving Guile crap because of the tanking thing, and then he starts all his studs against Joey and doesn't break 100 points. Trying to eat me? He is. Yeah, I think that's about all I got. I'm going to try and do these weekly because now it's starting to get hot. We need to move up our trade deadline. I feel like it would be way more interesting if Austin and Daniel had some incentive. He's trying to bite me. His teeth now. If Austin and Daniel had to like look at their schedules and be like, "Am I out? Like, should I blow it up? Because there's only 1 week left to trade." I think that needs to be on the docket. Like a week 12. I think week 11, but like week 12 trade deadline, so that like, and people with picks who are waiting to make sure the guy they trade for doesn't get hurt, that kind of thing. That and reestablish tanking rules, I think, are off-season priorities. I feel you, Zeke. All right. From us, that's the end. Good day. Say bye. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.